Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, coming at you from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And here we are, stocks on Sunday. We're going to talk about Liberation Day, the debt crisis, and more. We're going to have a look at our trade setups. But before we do that, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does, of course, help support the channel, as does your wonderful comments that you leave. Thank you so much for those that take the time to do that. Okay, so first and foremost, let's have a look about April 2nd and what's the potential that's coming April 2nd there. Additional tariffs are slated to go in effect on April 2nd. 1 month delay on 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican imports set to expire that day. The 25% auto tariffs. In other words, there's possibly more pain to come, or maybe it will be less than what people are thinking, and the market might react favorably. We don't know. We just have to wait to see what shakes out tomorrow and on Tuesday. April the 2nd is Wednesday, so we have to see what shakes out. So there could be some more downside. And I think what the market doesn't like is uncertainty. I think the market likes certainty. And so these are just generational buying opportunities, in my opinion. I've been scooping up some of just dollar cost averaging, particularly for my kids and for their longer term portfolios. I feel that this has been a much needed pullback in the stock market. I do think it was overcooked, and a pullback was necessary for good, proper market structure. And even if we do go into a bear market, and we'll have a look at what that could look like and how long that may last for as well. So let's have a look at how that all looks like on the as we go here with the world debt in trillion at record high, so and rapidly rising. And so we just see a situation here where there is more homes that are behind on their mortgage payment, record amount of credit card debt per household in America, something you think will have to break. And I think it's starting to. I think it's starting to break a little bit. And I think it is, again, going to be a buying opportunity, and how long that buying opportunity and how deep it goes will be certainly something we'll want to see. But let's go through each of our stocks that we're trading at the moment. Let's jump into the charts. And so first of all, we're going to look at the SPY, and the SPY has broken down from this Fibonacci level at 561. It has lost the 50-week moving average. And so a continuation to the downside would bring us down to, possibly this 537 down to 532. Look, I think even it's possible, 524, we could come quite deep. If we were to retrace this was the yen cash carry trade dump down to 510, that we could retrace that entire move back to July and erase that entire move. Of course, what we're looking for, the 200-week moving average, we've seen that to be an area that has generally been the place to buy. So if you're thinking that we're in this kind of October, September 2022 kind of territory, where we saw quite a big pullback from 480 all the way down to around that 347 level on the SPY, then the target to the downside is going to be 466, which is probably going to be more, as it keeps creeping up, could be more around the 478, 480 level. Of course, it could be a lot higher the longer this all drags out. So that's what we're currently looking for at the moment in regards to that. Let's look at the Apple chart. Now, Apple, if you are in the Discord, you can be shorting. We had shorts on Apple at 221. And so there it is, the 50-week moving average. That was a slam dunk, and obviously shorting off the 200 EMA on the daily as well at 224. These are just such easy shorts to play to the downside. I update daily in the stocks channel. We have a whole stocks channel in the Tribal Trades Discord. I teach people how to go short and make money to the downside, as well as going long responsibly with leverage to the upside as well. You can make money on the way down. You can't just be sitting there crying every day. You can be printing money. And we have the Leverage Lounge, aka the party zone, in the Tribal Trades Discord if you want to learn how you can be part of this limited exclusive trading community. You can find there's an email address in the description of this video. Just click the more button, that will pop out there, and there'll be an email address, and you can email me on how you can gain access for a limited time to this trading community. And we do live trading sessions in there. You can trade with me, you can talk with me, you can remain anonymous, of course, if you wish to, as you can chat with me in live trading sessions. And we had an incredible amount of setups on Friday, live trading session. A lot of these played out exactly as the setups that were put in place on that live trading session. Also on the Stocks with Josh Discord, you can find that link below. That's an open community, and I have a Crowned Traders channel in there where I share education, insights, and my trade setups, some resources. And I do leverage trading classes in there as well. So often there you can learn how to short the market and long the market. I do a little bit of education there as well. And of course, entertainment, because this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? Okay. And so that's what we're looking at for Apple. Right now, we're just going to have to see what the pre-market looks like before trading happens. But obviously, this would be an area that if we come back to at 213, and right now there's a lot of fear in the market, so it might be a lot of risk off. So I wouldn't be surprised if we came down here to retest support. And remember, you don't go short at support. You'd have to wait to see it break. And this did, it came back, but when the retest, it closed above. So there was no resistance. So initially there was no support. It just broke to the downside. And look, you could take the trade on the breakdown and put your stop loss pretty tight. If it comes down, take the profit, and then it comes back up, retests it, and then bang, we're off to the races, and off we went. Okay. And I do have a lot of education on my cheat sheet. Make sure you check that out. That's located in the Tribal Trades Discord. I have a lot of education area and a lot of support and resistance areas. And this is what we've been trading off here, because as you can see, and I'll just turn that off there. As you can see, we have Apple, and we have got our target there at 213. And so you could have taken profit because we did get up. So it depends how you're trading it. Are you trading it for some short-term quick gain? If you are, great. You could have taken profit at this 220 level here that we got to. If not, you might just wanted to wait, accumulate some more if it comes down a little bit further, and then look at taking profit further up. But you can trade between these. Of course, these don't account for the different moving averages and EMAs that are there. For instance, it's only just these Fibonacci levels that are there. So they're right there for Apple, unless you're trading this on 15-minute time frame. And I do teach how to trade off the 5 and the 15-minute time frame, both short and long, in my live trading sessions. I also have a lot of education for free on my YouTube channel as well. You can find that there. And so really, I'm looking for either Amazon here. We're looking at, this one's interesting because we had so much resistance here. I was very, very low to open up any kind of long positions. It's just really short of rejection of the $199, $200 level there. Of course, you do have the 50-week moving average at 197. Okay, that 50-week moving average there is now going to be some quite firm resistance along with these lines there. We'll actually add this line in here, the 50-week moving average there that we can put in. Yeah, white. That's the 50-week moving average that we can see that is there. And so again, we're in a similar kind of spot. It seems possible that we're going to come back down to maybe these levels here between 187 and 182 for Amazon. Let's have a look at our buy zones for Amazon that has hit. So both of these are still in play. I don't think we got up to that 222 level there. There wasn't much of a long play. Look, I mean, you could have gone long off 206 actually. So yeah, we didn't get anywhere near even our first take profit target. But if you're trading quick scalps and day trades on stocks, that could have been a nice little scalp to the upside there on the Amazon trade there. So you can see how that's playing out. You've clearly got the 200-day moving average, the 200 EMA on the daily, and the 50-week all kind of coming together, acting as kind of like a triple threat of resistance right now. And where you can see we're stopping is down here at 191. And so this would probably be an entry, possible entry here at that 191 level, maybe even down to this lower level that we saw here at 189 as well. So there's a little bit of an area of interest that we could find a little pocket of value there, that 181 to 191. You could long off that back up to the 197 200 resistance. So it seems like we've been trading in that zone a little bit. Obviously we had the deviation, big deviation to the upside, big pump to the upside, but it's now come back into this crucial zone here of support. And we really don't want to lose that. Whereas the 200 EMA, 200 weekly moving average, all the way down there at 153. So I'd expect if we go into a bear market for stocks, that's where I would see us heading down to for that. All right, ASTS sitting at $24. Not looking too bad there. There's the 200-day moving average. That would be long from there at $23.33, or long from 22, or long from $20 there. Of course, be prepared to stop out and enter in lower. If we lose this level here, then we could see this come all the way back to $10 if we see a bigger stock market correction there. However, if we can hold the line, if this tariff stuff can be resolved in a timely matter that benefits all sides, even if there's a little bit of give and take, that we could see that move to the upside there. Coin right down underneath, we lost a key level here at 178, and my fear has to be coming down to that 145, 146 level, maybe to create a double bottom there. But there's also the 200-week moving average that is also there. So that is a danger zone there as well. That's like, that should be a bear market kind of bottom there. Usually that's where, if you look where Coinbase has come, but generally Coinbase has, unfortunately, that's not there. It's a fairly new 200-week moving average. There has to be more data on there. And so Coinbase too new of a stock to get that. However, you can see that the 200 EMA on, let's have a look at it actually on the weekly time frame. Yeah, it's not even going to give us that for the same reasons there. So we kind of struggle with that, but the 50-week moving average has been a little bit of a level of support. We have go deep under it though. So it kind of mirrors Bitcoin. Once we lose the 50-week moving average, it really does go down pretty low, these low levels, and only really recovers once the 50-week moving average comes down to it. But right now, I would be looking at this area down here between 165 to 145. Obviously, we can reclaim that 178 level, then there is a long in play to 200 or 215. Otherwise, we might see a retest of that. We might see a retest of this Fibonacci level 178 and rejection. And we kind of have already, by the way. There's your down, there's your retest, and it's rejected. So it's already starting to move down. But sometimes these can pop up again, and you can take these little shorts to the downside, depending on what kind of trader you are, a little scalper, swing trade, or a longer term play to the downside there. There could be definitely some more moves to the downside there for Coinbase. Just be careful on that one there. Google, once we lost that 164 level, it was timber. And that really had a big sudden fall there. And we didn't even retest here. I would expect at some point to come back and retest here at 157. Will be interesting to see. But yeah, that was a loss of that level. That was a huge level that we were fighting with there. And you could just see we were struggling. We kind of pushed back above it. There was a nice long play that I gave in the Discord. And now this has gone short. And so with Google, where are we down to there? 154. Coinbase, 178. Google, 157. So we've hit those levels there. And so we're still basically at entries there, but obviously be prepared to stop out and lower entries. And if we keep going down, then obviously I'll add lower entries here to either dollar cost average into, or you can stop out of your play and get in at a lower price there. Okay, we look at Meta. We lost that key $600 level. We found some support at the 200-day moving average. I do expect that if we do see further downside of the markets to be lost, and then the 50-week moving average will be the support, which probably will move up and probably be around 560, 561. It's at 559 at the moment. So I would not be surprised if that does end up getting tagged. The struggle is for Meta is that it's a long way down to that 200-week moving average at 346. So just be careful trading Meta at the moment. There could be a nice long from here. The 200 EMA and the 200-day moving average is holding as support. Might come back up, retest 600. There could be a nice long from about 576 up to 600. But if we lose that level, then it's short down to this level. So this is a nice one to trade. This one I would really zero in on to be able to go long at support. Don't go short at support, and then short at, as if this flips to resistance here, we can go to the downside there for Meta. If we jump into MicroStrategy, again, we saw that jump in the markets, and then that auto tariffs situation came in. That really tumbled the market there. And as you can see, we have lost our Fibonacci at 297, and this would be a short play, I would think, down to the 200 EMA on the daily, down at 258 and down there at 244. However, we can reclaim this level at 297. That can flip to going long, and we can long there, but there is resistance there. Look at all this resistance that's up there. We did even manage to push through all four of these major MAs and EMAs up to 338. So this is a hugely volatile. I believe rumors that they are buying some more Bitcoin as well, possibly on Monday. Nvidia taking a tumble, entry there at 107. That's still in play. There's the meta play. We haven't quite gotten down to these levels. MicroStrategy is the same. Nvidia, we're waiting to see whether we lose that 107 level there. If we lose the 107 level, then obviously we can short. And if we short this, it's going to create some incredible buying opportunities down to the low hundreds, 90s, and possibly even as low as these 55 to $70 kind of range that we may end up getting back. And this will be a huge level to hold if we get down there, the $75 level down there, which was the low for, coming back to the low in 2024. And then we'll finish off with Palantir and Tesla. Palantir has been holding up pretty well, but expect that if the market does tumble again, I did manage to pick up some from 75, ride that all the way up to 98. That was a great trade that I gave in the Discord there. And then we could see some lower levels here down at 55 and 50 if we are to see a deeper correction. So again here, if we lose this $85 level, there would be a play short down to 79. If we hold this level, you play this long back up to that $97 to $100 level there. And then we're going to finish with Tesla here and the Tesla side of things. As you can see that we have, let's go to the daily time frame here. This stock has absolutely taken a pounding. We are below the 200 weekly moving average. So it's in its own bear market at the moment. And we are right now sitting at 263. Sorry, it was in its own bear market. It found that bear market support. And right now it's finding support on the 9 EMA on the daily time frame. Now, the issue that you have with, and we're just going to have to move this up, it's coming right at the Fibonacci, is 270, 271. This is resistance. So a comeback, retest that 270 line, rejection there, short down to 248. Break above that and you can go long up to 286. So this is another really good setup here for long or short. We're not kind of in the middle. We're at some support right now. Short, don't go short at support. If we come down to here, hold at support, then that would be a long back to the upside there for Tesla. All right, that's all we have time for today. As always, appreciate you tuning in. And until the next episode, happy trading, or I hope to see you in the Discord.